Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Stock Market Show. This is your host, Shades. As always, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I am here to serve you, my friends, and CYBL stock is coming on down nice and cheap. Let me show you the 200 EMA. EMA? Why is there an EMA here? No, not the EMA. Let's get the good one. Let's get the real one right here. The weighted moving average. This is the one that most people don't use. They're so stuck to the traditional ways, they don't give anything else a chance. So the weighted moving average here, every time it's come down to the weighted moving average, as you can see, it touches it, and then we have a pump, touches it, pump, touches it, pump. We're creating higher lows, higher highs. Very interesting, right? We're kind of trending here now that the pumpers are gone. The pumpers were here, now they're gone. Now the price action is going to be more it's going to follow whatever trend it's going to follow, which for right now it's looking like an uptrend. Looking good in my opinion, right? When have we seen a penny stock uptrend like that over the long term, creating those higher highs and higher lows? So it's above the 200 weighted moving average, and it touches it every single time here on the dot. I already bought 5K at 0078, and I'm waiting to add the other 5K down here at around 0066. That's where I have a limit buy order. I anticipate it coming down there. I'd be surprised if we didn't, but if it doesn't, whatever, right? I already have a position. If it pumps from here, guess what? I still got my 5K in there. So that's why I split it up. I'm like, I'll buy 5K here. I'm okay with buying 5K at 007A. That's cool. And then it comes down, and I'll add some more. And you see the way I'm talking, it's because I'm more confident now. I'm a completely different trader from years ago when I first talked about CYBL on this channel. I don't know if it was the first stock I talked about. Was it the first one, or was it AIT? No, it was CYBL. Let me show you guys, because I know some of you are new, but I started talking about this one a long time ago. I've been here for years. It feels like a long time, but it feels like a really long time, but I've been here. Let me see if I can pull it up. I think I made a video making fun of myself because my technical analysis was it was absolute garbage back then. Absolute trash. Let me show it to you right here. I didn't know what I was doing back then. But yeah, you can see September 30, 2021, one of my first videos, CYBL at a glance, 110 times long. And I still believe that. It's not AITX, it's not iList, it's not none of this garbage. Look, September, October, I was making videos all the time. I was on top of it. Maybe one of these days I'm going to make a video making fun of myself. Look, 4 cents to 25. I didn't know any better. I didn't know any better back then. But we learn, we grow, and we make mistakes, and we improve. And as you can see here, I too just started investing a little over 3 months ago. I will be following you on your journey. Everyone's got to start somewhere, bro. Let's go, Shades and Trades fam. Damn, look at this guy. Is this T2 or T2? You keep changing your name, man. Your name was 2 and then Mugen, and now it's this. Mother trucker, you better, like, at least you should have kept it the same. I like 2. I get used to that name. Still in this one is good, and maybe iList. This guy really knows his stuff. I already made some decent money from his advice. So that guy had already recognized, like, this guy really knows his stuff. Maybe he saw something. I don't know. I don't think I knew my stuff back then. Now I do. Now I got confidence. Now I know, like, when it comes down here nice and cheap, it's time to buy. The pumpers are out. We know there's 7 significant contracts underway. When you know the stock like the back of your hand is the easiest money you will ever make. People say you can't time the bottom, but I've shown time and time again, when the bottom is as obvious as this, like it is with CYBL and AITX, then what more do you need? Just trade those two and you'll get a 100% win rate. I have a whole watch list of stocks that I have a 100% win rate since November of last year, and I plan on maintaining that because I think I can do it, and I'm crazy enough to try. Very clear bottom. We know where to buy. AITX is the same way, right? Very clear, obvious bottom. We know where to buy. We know to be patient after it pumps and let it come down nice and cheap. We don't average down. We wait for the bottom. It will come down there. It's always done so. Just like CYBL, we knew it was going to come down. Remember when everyone was calling me stupid? Oh, you're going to cause people to miss out. It's going to go to 20 cents. What did I say? I said, no, I'm not the inexperienced person that I was back then. I know it's going to come back down. Let's abuse this bottom. Let's abuse this seemingly uptrend, it looks like. And let's take advantage of a good company at cheap prices, because that's what it is. AITX is more of a bottom play. It's not really a good company. It's got a ton of issues compared to CYBL. CYBL's number one. Number one. As soon as it came out of CE, what did I say, guys? I put it at number one. ILIS doesn't communicate, so I put it at number 3, and AITX at number 2. ILIS is out of the picture. I don't even make videos on that. That thing's dead in the water to me. Dead. It caused me to lose too much money. I learned from my mistakes, and I said, you know what? We're only trading high quality from now on. So long, ILUS. Hello, CYBL. Out of the 3 stocks that I talked about when I first started this channel, CYBL, ILIS, AITX, the only ones that I believe are worth long term are CYBL. AITX, after it uplists and maybe, starts buying back shares, it has a lot of issues, but I think there's potential with that AI security sector stuff. Not going to go into it because this is about CYBL. 7 significant contracts, uptrend, technically speaking. It's nice and cheap. Get in here, let the people sell, we'll buy it, and then when it pumps, they'll chase it, rinse and repeat. I got the levels here. 009 is the first level. You want to sell at if you want to take some off the table. I recommend scaling out. That's what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to sell half here, and then I'll hold for the other halves for 1.2 or maybe 1.5. It depends, right? If we just get a big green candle that just breaks through the level, I'm going to hold. If we see profit taking, like here, when I saw this profit taking, I'm like, ooh, I'm dumping the other half. See ya. And yeah, it came down. So if I had held it, I would have sold it probably at break even, or just held it at that point, since it was going to probably come down to my... no, actually, I could have sold it for 10%, 15%. So I would have been fine. I could have taken a little bit of profit, but not as much as I did by selling it here along the way. When I saw that wick, I was like, oh, that looks similar to the past. It's almost like it happens all the time. We come to that level and we get pushed down. So, and keep in mind, this moved more than AITX on less volume. When this thing really gets going, it's going to explode. And I think it can do 2 cents plus, but you gotta give it time. Too many people want 2 plus as soon as they buy. Like, as soon as they buy, they want 10,000%. And people don't have patience and discipline these days. A lot of people have been joining my Discord, my Patreon. I've been exploding. For those of you who haven't noticed, people are finally discovering, like, oh, this guy he's transparent. He keeps it legit. He's not a scammer. I'm not pump and dumping. If I could pump and dump, I would, on this alert, this thing would pump to 2 cents, right? But I'm not moon market. I'm not even moon market size, not even close. So because I'm not moon market, I had to develop my own strategies that revolve around actually knowing how to trade, as insulting as that may be to moon market, and not just relying on, oh, I have a following, let me jump in first, then pump it to my Discord, and then pump it to YouTube and use them as liquidity. That's what he does. Let's not pretend otherwise. I had to learn the hard way by actually getting in there and learning from my mistakes and losing money. And remember, if you guys know my story, CYBL is my first trade that I took at 6.5 cents because Moon Market was saying OTC Bull Run, just OTC Bull Run 2022, and so I jumped in at 6.5 cents. He used me as liquidity to dump it on my head, and then I held it all the way down to 3 cents, and then I took the 50% loss, and then I learned, it's almost like penny stocks, pump and dump, and then they come down to the bottom. And that was the start of not only this channel, the start of me developing my strategy, and so much more. Like, you never know where life's going to take you. I believe CYBL, just shut the front door, buy it up whether you're long or swing trading it. Let's make our money. 100% win rate is the goal this year. I can do it. If I can do it with AITX, I can do it with CYBL, which is, again, superior to AITX. I'll see you guys in the next one. Please hit that like, and don't forget to subscribe, because half of you aren't subscribed, and I'm like, really? If you've made money off of this channel, at least hit that subscribe button for me. I want to get to 10K subs.